The stock market just broke above a significant price level, and we need to talk about it. What's going on, team? It's Ricky here with TechBud Solutions. We got TQQQ up nearly 5% on the day so far, and it's literally only been 1 hour since the market has opened. We have ticker symbol QQQ, which is the NASDAQ ETF, the 1-for-1, now hitting highs of 287.44. Now, why is this significant? If we go on the 4-hour time frame, again, one very strong resistance level that we had last time was around 285. It was so strong, we got rejected and got sent back all the way down to 274. We lost pretty much $10 a share from highs to overall lows. We went back to retest that today, and we blew right through. This was all caught in today's live trading session. As soon as it broke above that 285 price level, it literally popped off. This is a perfect example of something that is not showing any signs as of now of a resistance, right? Momentum is in place. I reduced my EMA from a 45 EMA now down to 20 because I wanted to follow at a closer distance. It is very, very overbought, but it is very, very bullish. This is where it gets kind of tricky of should you chase something as it's still indicating signs of an uptrend but doesn't show any signs of a pullback, or should you wait for it to actually just get confirmation of it breaking below EMA and short the market all the way back down to the moving average? The reason that this is so significant is because this is, well, one of two things. First, we formed higher lows. So when we pulled on back, we didn't sell off as much as we did before. And last time, we were not doing any of that, right? We kept forming lower highs and lower lows on QQQ. This time, we formed a higher low, which means that we pulled on back, not as low as we did before, and actually began to indicate signs of a recovery and then made new highs. This is huge. And this is the second thing. We now broke above a resistance level and are showing signs of progress. This is great, right? Because inflation is coming down. Hopefully, the Federal Reserve, starting February 1st, when they announce their interest rate hike, doesn't have to be super aggressive with that up and coming interest rate hike. Now, the only thing that we have to continue to think about is, first off, it's a very common thing known in the stock market where any reaction tends to be an overreaction. So if you think that the stock market is a little bit too overbought, a little bit too pricey at this price level, then just know that you're probably right just because of how quickly it gapped up. Now, it doesn't mean that it's going to come down crashing. The only reason I could see the market actually beginning to sell off is for one of two reasons. The first reason is the up and coming interest rate hike from the Federal Reserve that should be announced on February 1st. And we have up and coming earning reports, right? We have huge tech companies such as Microsoft tomorrow and Tesla, I think on Wednesday or on Thursday of this week, that actually reports earnings. And depending on how they report earnings, will determine if the market goes up or if the market goes down based off of their reportings. And the reason I say based off of their reportings is, well, Tesla and Microsoft have such large market caps that they could influence overall markets, right? Looking at where Microsoft is trading as of right now, we're literally at a critical resistance level that we've had many times before. So we'll have to see if the earnings comes out better than expected. We can see a nice little pop off. If it comes in worse than expected, then we can maybe retrace back down to the moving average. I really do think that this week will kind of set the tone and the market's expectation for big tech and how they expect them to report earnings. On top of all of that, we do have economic reports that are set to be released later throughout the week. The really bigger week is going to be on Thursday. The bigger days are going to be on Thursday and on Friday of this week. We have GDP advance report coming out. We have initial claims, durable orders. These are all significant economic reports. We have, the new home sales. That's actually pretty important. And then for here, we have PCE prices and personal spending that is going to be released, and that's going to be on Friday. So again, our job here on YouTube is just to make you aware of the series of economic reports that are set to be released, so you at least know in advance, right? So when they do get reported and the market reacts, that you're not surprised by the reaction. One of the worst things that you can do is not be aware of what stocks are reporting earnings or what economic reports are going to be released, because once they react, the market will shift accordingly, right? And I just wanted to make sure that you were aware of what we were trading above today based off of QQQ and how we're now trading above 285, which is a significant step in the right direction. But to also be aware of some concerns. And of course, those are the economic reports, the earning reports that are set to be released this week, and as well as the up and coming interest rate hike. So as long as you're aware of all of that, then you can better prepare and better accommodate maybe any market shifts that you might have not been prepared for already. If you have any questions about what we talked about today, feel free to send me a direct message via Discord, and that's that first link in the description down below. or feel free to send me a direct message via Instagram if you prefer, and that's that third link in the description. Friendly reminder, everything that's linked are my only accounts. I'm verified on YouTube, I'm verified on Twitter, and I'm verified on Instagram. All the other accounts are fake. I have no other accounts. I will never message you through WhatsApp or Telegram. Those are all 100% fake accounts. I only offer one thing, and that's my Learn Plan Profit group. So if you want to watch me trade live every single day, I trade live with them every single day right at market open, especially if you're trying to do something different this 2023. You can stop guessing, start learning, and actually start watching me trade live. That's going to be the second link down below. It's a one-time payment, lifetime access, and right now we are running our biggest sale, which is $150 off Learn Plan Profit 2.0. If you have any questions about that, you guys know where to reach out to me. I really do appreciate you guys' time. Hope that we earned your thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, and like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.